You're simply the best. Better than all the rest.
Hello, JPA here, welcome back to the channel. Now in today's video I'm going to be discussing Rangers' massive win in Europe last night against Legia Warsaw. We'll just get straight into this video, guys. So the game finished, Rangers 1, Legia Warsaw 0. It was a late Morelos goal that sealed the victory for us. First half we didn't really play that well, to be honest. We gave the ball away cheaply. We defended pretty well, to be honest. We did create a couple of chances, but we probably should have taken. Morelos in particular had a really good chance from a header, and he probably should have scored. Legia actually created a chance for themselves in the first half as well. The attacker went up against Goldson, and the attacker went one way, then the other, and eventually got past Goldson. Managed to get a shot on target, but it was comfortably saved in the end for Alan McGregor, who I thought had a really good game. And that was pretty much it for the first half. To be honest, we probably had more possession than them, but we didn't really create enough chances. Certainly didn't take them anyway. And we kind of limited them to very few chances. So that's pretty much the first half in a nutshell. We came into the second half, we actually imposed ourselves a little bit more on the game. We looked a little bit more braver on the ball, wanting to run forward. People like Ryan Jack, Stephen Davis were kind of pushing the team forward a little bit. Aribo trying to do what he could do. Ojo started to play a little bit better. I thought he had a really poor first half, and in the second half he really improved his performance and created a couple of half chances for himself as well. And it looked like we weren't going to score though. For the amount of possession we had, we were pushing and pushing for a goal, and it just looked like it wasn't going to come. And it took until the 90th minute for us to make the breakthrough. Jordan Jones on the left hand side put a wonderful cross into the box, and Morelos, well, a header into the net. Now talking about it doesn't really give it justice, so I'm just going to play this little clip.
6 additional minutes to be played. Jones delivers.
The reason I play that clip is to capture the commentating. It really captured what it felt like to score that goal. I mean, I was at work. I wasn't even supposed to be watching the game, but I was at work and I managed to watch the game on my phone. And I actually screamed and cheered so loud that it probably gave the game away that I wasn't actually working. But I just couldn't help myself, couldn't contain myself, and I'm pretty sure every single person or every single Rangers fan that were watching that game felt the same way. It was just such elation. But in saying that, once we got settled back into our positions and stuff, there was still another 6 minutes to play, which actually turned into 7 minutes because of stoppages as well. That 6-7 minutes was the longest I've ever felt during a game, and it was very nerve-wracking, but Katic seemed to clean up every single ball that was aimed forward, and he was an absolute brick wall. Talk about having a wee win. And it really is a great feeling to get through. I went to my work with such a smile on my face this morning, knowing that we're in that next round. The draw was today, and obviously I'll go through the teams in a wee minute. I just want to mention my man of the match. For me, it was Katic. I thought he was absolutely outstanding. He was just a brick wall the whole game. He dominated in the air. In actual fact, he was involved in the goal. It was him that won the ball. A combination between him and Davis, really. And once he won the ball, got it over to Jones, and Jones then crossed it, and Alfredo did the rest. So Katic was involved in the goal as well. So for me, it's a no-brainer to give him man of the match. I thought Morelos actually had a decent game. A few people slating him after the first half, and I just thought he was just maybe a little bit unlucky with his shots, and could have been a little bit more clinical. But I thought his movement was pretty good. But in the second half, I felt like he lifted his game, as did pretty much most of the team. So now it's me talked about the game a little bit, and I want to talk about the next round. It's the group stages now, and if you've not seen the draw, it was made today. We've drawn with Porto from Portugal, Young Boys from Switzerland, and Feyenoord from the Netherlands. 3 really good teams. I didn't know a lot about Young Boys. That's more Celtic's department, really. And obviously we know Feyenoord from the likes of Van Bronckhorst, and I think pretty sure Henrik Larsson came from there as well. But we've played them before in Europe. Porto we know a lot about. They beat Celtic in the UEFA Cup final a few years ago under Jose Mourinho. Went on again next year to win the Champions League as well. So they've got a good pedigree in Europe. I don't know how they're playing nowadays, but they've obviously done reasonably well in their domestic campaign to get to this stage of Europa League. So they're going to be a good team. I'll go into more details about the groups and stuff at a later date, probably when we're due to play them and stuff. But I just want to hear your guys' thoughts on it. To be honest, I wanted Arsenal. My son's a big Arsenal fan, and it would have been good to kind of sit down and watch the game with them. Realistically, probably wouldn't have a chance against Arsenal, particularly away from home, but it would be good to play those kind of big teams. But I suppose Porto, Young Boys and Feyenoord in their own rights are good teams, so it's a decent draw. Could have been harder for us, and I believe it's achievable to get out of that group. Incidentally, on a funnier side, Celtic got Cluj again. Also the team that have just knocked them at the Champions League. So that's funny. I'm just going to wrap this video up, guys. Thank you very much for watching. As always, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. And thank you very much for watching. Give the video a like. And I'll see you in the next video, which will probably be later on tonight. I need to do a video for the Old Firm game, but I wanted to do it separate, have its own video for that, because it's such a massive game. I'll not get a chance to do it tomorrow with my work and stuff. So I'll do that video a little bit later, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers, guys.